Good evening. One of the country's most important industries has reason to celebrate tonight. Canada has won its fight with the U.S. over softwood lumber. A free trade panel has ruled that Canadian lumber exports are not subsidized.
It was a long, hard fight. The U.S. argued its case against Canada through several appeals. It even imposed an interim duty on Canadian exports. But today's ruling is the end of the line, and it's a clear victory for a Canadian industry worth more than $6 billion a year. Ian Hannah-Mansing reports.
It's an expensive trade dispute that's been dragging on for years. The issue, whether Canadian softwood exported to the U.S. has been unfairly subsidized. Now, the two Canadians on a three-person panel have upheld an earlier trade decision that concluded there was no subsidy.
It's a very good day for Canada, and it's a very good day for the Canadian forestry industry.
The United States had put a punitive 6.5% duty on Canadian softwood during the last 3 years. Now, all of that money, about $800 million, will be returned. This lumber executives company has been paying more than $700,000 a month.
Because after many, many years of heavy losses, the industry should get a lot of money back. It'll give us room and place to modernize, to spend some money on capital expenditures, and, you know, this kind of stuff.
But even though this case has been settled, Canadian producers say they expect the subsidy dispute will flare up again.
Oh, no doubt the U.S. side is going to see whether there are other avenues, those that won't be happy with this decision, but I'm not going to try and outguess what those might be. I'm savoring today's result before I worry too much about tomorrow.
The American Industry Coalition that has been fighting this case vows it will continue. It hasn't decided what's next, but one of its options is to launch a fresh subsidy complaint and begin this entire process all over again. Ian Hannah-Mansing, CBC News, Vancouver.
Today's lumber decision was the third ruling on a so-called extraordinary appeal under the Canada-U.S. Free Trade Agreement. Canada has won all three.